Hey guys, I'm back again. I'm going to do a book review. And actually, it's a bind up, Kissed by an Angel by Elizabeth Chandler. And it's got the 3 stories in there. It's got Kissed by an Angel, The Power of Love, and Soulmates. And I was going to wait till I was done with the bind up to do the review, but I'm just going to go ahead and do it story by story. So, this is going to have some spoilers in it. So, before you click off, I want to go ahead and do a shout out to Michael from Obsessed with Books 93. If you have not checked out his channel, please check out his channel. He's fairly new. He's been around for about 2.5 months or so. He's got like 30 something videos out, but I mean, he's really good. I like him. He does reviews. He does book hauls. He also just started adding music suggestions or reviews or whatever on there, and but mostly books. And he's I like him. You gotta check him out. You gotta check him out. So if you haven't, please do. Please subscribe to him and pass on the word. All right. Okay. So Kissed by an Angel is about a girl named oh my gosh, you believe Ivy. Hold on one second. I cannot listen to that song. I was going to try to do it, but I get too into it. I told you guys I have like a one-track mind and not a long attention span. So anyways, it's about a girl named Ivy who just moved to this town. It doesn't really start off there. I mean, it does tell you that she's fairly new to the area. Her mom's getting married, and at school there's this boy named Tristan that she likes, and he likes her, but she's so naive. Like, everybody's telling her that he likes her, he's checking her out, and she just doesn't get it. She just does not get it. And I think I was a little annoyed with, one, that how naive she was, and 2, I was a little annoyed with, it seemed like how desperate Tristan was. I mean, not desperate like she was, like, not worth it, and he could have done better, not like that, but just like what he did to try to get her attention. Some of the things that he did was he got a job working at this banquet hall on the night that her mom was getting married, so that he would be there. And so he was going around serving the food in that, and he ended up making a mess, spilling things and just dropping stuff, and it was just horrible. And it just, I don't know. I just don't know if I liked that they put him working there for the night to catch her attention. I don't know. Someone was talking about how some things they feel like is just put in a book to make it easy. I don't know. I kind of almost felt like that with that. Another thing that happened was she can't swim, and she's scared of the water. And for, I think it was the drama class or speech class or something like that, they actually had to go on top of the diving board and bounce up and down while they recited like a poem or whatever. And she faced her fear by doing that, but when she turned around to get off, she slipped and almost fell in the water. So she's holding on to this diving board, and of course, who comes and saves her? Tristan. And he gets her down and off the diving board, and she still, has no clue that this guy's looking at her. And then he offers to give her swimming lessons, and at first she's like no, and then like a week later she decides, yeah, she'll take swimming lessons from him and that. And he's doing everything to try to get her to notice him, besides for just being, her swim teacher right now. And she's just not getting it. I mean, literally everybody's telling her. And yeah, so he ends up teaching her how to swim. And then before you know it, they're going out. And so the first part of the story I just did not like. There was a lot of dialogue. I'm not a big dialogue person. I don't feel like you can get a lot of action in that out of the dialogue. And also too, when there is no dialogue, I think that you get more details. A lot of people like dialogue because they say you get to know the characters better, but I don't know. But anyways, about halfway through, it started getting better. And that is because Ivy and Tristan get into a car accident, and Tristan dies. And she survives. So, of course, she has that survivor's guilt going on. And she just can't get over him. Well, of course she can't. Hold on. Shut up! Shut up! Come here. Come here. Come here. See? She barks at me and then she won't come here. Hold on. Okay. Maybe she'll be quiet now if I'm holding her. Yeah. She's such a scaredy cat. I tried to show her the fish in the fish tank and she won't even look. She does this. So anyways, so Tristan dies and she survives and she has like the survivor's guilt and that. And of course she misses him and she's trying to get past him and it's so hard. I mean, of course it would be, you know, especially if you were there too when it happened. Oh my gosh. So it ends up being that he's an angel. So he doesn't go to heaven. He's still on earth and you know, he realizes he's dead at first, but he doesn't really get it. And then he ends up meeting up with another angel. And she tells him that he has to finish a mission before he can move on, but you don't know what that mission is. You have to figure it out on your own. And he's determined that he needs to let Ivy know that he loves her. And that's his mission in his mind right now. So he can't communicate with the living because he's still newly dead, if you will. But this other angel has been dead for 2 years. Obviously, she hasn't figured out her mission yet. But she knows how to be able to mess around with things in the human world. So she can move things and touch things and stuff like that. And she's trying to teach him how to do that. And she can also go into other people's bodies and kind of communicate through them. So she's trying to teach Tristan how to do that so he can communicate to Ivy and let Ivy know that he still loves her and that he's there for her. So he's kind of like her guardian angel. And that's kind of where the story's at. He was able to go into one of her friends and kind of express himself through the friend. And of course, Ivy's like, doesn't realize that. She thinks the friend's just bringing up Tristan and stuff, and she gets really angry about it. But yeah, that's where that story ends. So now we know that Tristan's a ghost or an angel, and he is trying to, Dexter, quiet. And he's trying to communicate with Ivy and let Ivy know that he does still love her. And Ivy's trying to move on with her life because she knows it's not healthy to stay in mourning and that over him. So the second book, I'm sure, is going to be a lot better. It's going to be about, I'm sure him, hopefully breaking through and be able to communicate with her. I'm not sure how she's going to deal with that, how she's going to react, and what's going to go on from there. But so yeah, so the first part of the book was, I didn't care for it. Like I said, it was just too much dialogue, and Tristan just seemed so desperate in the situations he was in to try to show her that he liked her. I just thought, I didn't like it, and she was just too naive. I mean, come on. So yeah. Oh, and also too, her mom married the guy that had a son her age. They go to school together. His name's Gregory, and he's been hitting on her too. Oh, and another spoiler: the car accident was caused because the brakes were out. So somebody messed with the brakes, and that's another thing that they're trying to figure out. Somebody messed with the brakes, so it's kind of a little mystery there too. I kind of have an idea who did it. And if it is who I think it is, then that's really going to suck that I guessed already, but whatever. So this is my first Elizabeth Chandler book, or Chandler book, that I've read, and Jessica, move your tail. Jessica from Beauty Equals Hate said she really likes this author, so if I don't like this book, I'll still give it another chance and read another book. So that's it. I think I touched on everything, so yeah. I'm going to go and work on my blog now, and hopefully tomorrow I'll have like a huge haul for you guys because I have that book sale tomorrow. So, all right, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.